So I showed up to the spot, and he asked me, he said, "Where's your backpack?" And this is what I told him.
East side of my city, right around my windows up, my deuces down and them speakers on, they been loud, turn them up. Maybe bumping that RMG, maybe playing that high sock. I love them boys, but I can't forget, salute the queen, Susie Rock. South side of my city, they would catch me on old Nat. Believe me, boy, it ain't nothing pretty. I love it though, cause I'm from that. Box Chevys, go grills. Clayton County, where I'm from, stay tinted down, that music loud, them mirrors shake, so we own one. East side of my city, west side of my city, south side of my city, boy, I'm all over my city. East side of my city, west side of my city, south side of my city, I'm all over my city.
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere, I'm
Everywhere.
boy, I'm all over my city.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, I'm
Everywhere.
boy, I'm all over my city.
In all of Dallas, this has been a neighborhood specifically set aside, the West Dallas, for the last, the lost, and least. When we look at that we are creating the image of God, see those who are here as being made in the image of God. Therefore, they have inherent worth, not only inherent worth, but infinite value. It's not about some well-to-do, well-educated person coming down to the hood and saving some poor kid who won't have a chance without that person. What we believe is that God has just as much to teach those who come down here as he has to teach those who are down here who are learning from those who come down here from different places. It would be like a person coming from South Tyler over to North Tyler and they work together to become who God wants them to be. They cross the railroad tracks. All of us are sinful. The only difference is that because of his grace and because of his love, he saved us. But because he fixed our relationship with him through Christ, we ought to introduce others to the one who can help them do that. We ought to let walk alongside them so they can be who God wants them to be. And in turn, as we do that, we further become who he wants us to be. That's discipleship.
Shame might sound like, but we never change. Lifestyle is how we live. Lumber City, be the bridge. This the place that I call my home. Rebuild, that's what I'm on. Salute the folk with them dirty hands. Scot free, we see you, man. Out here, we get it in. You know we rep that city, man.
Go and make disciples.
We are falling because I believe we forget something. We think church is a building.
One of the most important things in working with people and in sharing the gospel and in evangelism is not simply making converts, but also making disciples and also maintaining relationships. That's one of the chief ways, one of the primary ways that you are able to show love. You can bring a lot of people to the Lord, but it doesn't mean anything if you're not continually hooking them up with someone who will disciple them, someone who will encourage them in Christ. And so hopefully you were able to see that in our street church, in our Hunger for Love program that we do here in Tyler every Saturday, that we are aiming to make disciples of all nations, not simply converts. And so that's one of the biggest things in the Great Commission that people get confused about. They think it's about going out and saving as many people as possible, when in reality it's about making disciples, making Christians who will be firm in their faith, who will know what the Word says. So I encourage you, as you are working in the Lord's ministry, to make disciples and to maintain relationships. On the same note, another great ministry that makes disciples and maintains relationships is Pine Cove. And so we're going to go real quick and discover what that is and how that is a great ministry in which the Lord makes disciples and makes people who are eager to live lives worthy of the calling they have received.